Welcome back, and today is day 7 of our 25-day Christmas challenge. And I'm going to have to tell you, this is not the first time I opened this box. This is actually my second attempt on these little styrofoam balls. They were not easy to do. It was definitely a challenge on these. But what I did come up with, I really do like. And I think you will too. And I think this would be so simple for anybody to make. And you could make lots of these for a little bit of money. I don't think it would be much. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use that red and tan twine. I believe I did get that at the Dollar Tree. We're going to take a little piece of wire and go right through the middle of that styrofoam ball. And that was really easy to do, no problem. And you may want to give yourself some extra wire until you figure out what size beads you want to put on there. Now this is just as simple as rolling a ball of yarn. I mean, that's it. I put a little dab of glue on there. My first dab didn't stick. I tell you, these styrofoam balls were just giving me trouble. Watch, it did stick. Whoever heard of hot glue not sticking? Alright, let's try it again. My glue gun might not have been hot enough. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. And I'm not going to use all of these balls for this project, like I said, because I don't know what's in the other boxes yet, and I may be able to use them with some of that. If not, then I think I will go back and make the rest of these match, because I did like them. It's really cute for a small tree. Okay, now just wind it like you would a ball of yarn. When the tired, sin-sick, hungry souls walk through these doors, let them find living water and the bread of life and the living Christ. Hear our prayer, O Lord, our God, our King. If you're enjoying our videos, I hope you'll go back to our playlist and watch. You can watch them all in order if you watch on the playlist. And that playlist would be under 25-day Christmas challenge. As a great church. The word great is really one of the most overused words in the English language. Two old maids who hadn't seen each other for about 20 years. Don't raise your hand. One said to the other, I did not get all of that black paint off my hands yet. This is day 2 of this is day 3 of black paint on my hands. That's that Rust-Oleum oil paint in the can. If you use that, you know, wear your gloves. It's really hard to get off. I'm hoping it'll be really hard to come off of that rail we painted, and it'll last for years, I hope. We painted the handrails at the outdoor handrails at the church. So that's some good paint. Okay, just roll it like you would a ball of yarn, and then fill in the you can just move the yarn over and fill it in with a little bit of glue, and that'll help you. That'll help you cover up the white styrofoam ball. Ask the average church member, how is your church? Great. By whose standards is it great? By the church down the street or the New Testament church in the book of Acts? When we say a great church in America, we're generally talking about lavish buildings, wealth, high parking. I think we just about got enough on here now. Carpets, large influential memberships, a social prestige, and a parking lot filled with luxury cars. I have discovered a truly great church that's in the book of Acts. I've discovered that where we're generally great, they were small. And where we are generally small, they were great. Here's what a great church looks like by God's standard. The first church had great power. Great power. Okay, now let's get some beads to put on here. And I'm going to go with the natural wood beads. Remember we saw those yesterday when I was making that angel? And I thought about those and this color of twine and how that would look good together. And yeah, I like it.
Witnesses to me in Jerusalem and to the uttermost parts of the earth. That includes Alaska.
I was going to try one of those brown ones, but it didn't go too good. I just stuck with the natural.
Church is to win the lost. Everyone without Jesus Christ will spend eternity in hell. And that's some of your families. It's frivolous for you to come here and sing songs and your family not know God.
All I'm doing there is twisting. Sometimes I forget about the camera. I just kind of get into what I'm doing and I forget about the camera. But I'm just twisting it and making a straight, putting those two together so I can put one more bead on it too. I'm going to put 2 more beads going straight up. So I'm just twisting that.
There are 120 people in the upper room because there are 12 tribes in Israel. And because in Judaism it requires 10 people to have a proper prayer number. 10 times 12 is 120. Everything in the Bible is for you. On the day of Pentecost, 120 people gathered in one place.
There we go.
And they were waiting.
So now all I need to do now is just keep those beads from coming off the end. So I'm just going to twist that again.
They would want to know why.
And I am going to use my little needle nose pliers on that.
Or maybe emotionally unbalanced. The Bible describes what happens in the upper room.
Sorry you can't see all of it.
There came a sound from heaven as a mighty rushing wind.
Just
and
twisting.
It filled all of the house with cloven tongues of fire that sat upon each of them. And they were all filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak with other tongues as the Spirit gave them utterance. That's power. That's supernatural.
A little teeny kitten would be cute to sit on that if I had a kitten.
That's great power. That's power that will produce a great church that will break the yoke and set the captive free. Give the Lord praise in this house.
Now let's put a little embellishment on it, another little embellishment.
That's power to save the lost and dying of this day. That's power enough to heal.
I'm working on this one late at night, and it's a little chilly in the shop. I've got a heater going, but it can't keep up.
If you think that's not necessary, get a hold
We had a
of this
really,
fact
really warm
that
day.
this
I don't
week
know why
in
it's so
Boston,
chilly in the shop.
Massachusetts, they're having the biggest satanic rally in the history of the United States of America. Saint Church, we are in a warfare with the Prince of Darkness. The victory is ours, but we must be prevailing Christians with the power of the Holy Spirit.
No, go back. Yeah, leave it there. Okay.
The power to break the chains of bondage and set the captives free.
My first attempt with these, I was going to try to make a snowball Christmas tree. It did not turn out at all. It was awful. So I took it apart, put the little balls back in the box so you could see me opening it again. But this is my second attempt. And I really do like this. So. All I'm doing there is just gluing the tails down to keep them from going out to the side. And that's it. Is that it? No, we got to put a little piece of string on the top to hang it with. Yeah, okay. Let's put a little piece of string up there. Just make a little loop. And you can make that as long as you want. It's according to how big your tree is. Or you could put these on a wreath. Or you could put them in a gift box and give them to a friend. Be a unique, handmade ornament. And I think this would fall under the category of maybe cottagecore, rustic. I'm putting it on the tree there. I'm fixing to turn the camera around so you can see it a lot better. That's cute. All right, let's get it on the tree.
That's destroying this country. Let me tell you something. Socialism is nothing more than communism.
I guess I'm
with
thinking here
lipstick.
that you can see it. Okay, here it comes. There it is. Thank you for watching. I had a good time hanging out with you today. I know this wasn't a very long video, but it was fun. If you make yourself one, let me know. Hey, and I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to be on day 8 tomorrow. Y'all have a good evening. I hope you have a good night's rest, and I'll see you then. Thanks.
The first policeman to get to me said, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm a pastor who believes that the power of God is greater than the demon power in that woman."